You know, sometimes you want to quit so badly because you have tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and nothing is working, really. And as you know, I've quit and started YouTube and TikTok and all of the content creation thing. And, you know, it has gotten much better, but I realize one of the weaknesses is still regarding relationship. When that crumbles, I crumble, but I am coming back and I am always getting stronger. I think that is what you all learn, like when you're experiencing it a couple of times, you get stronger and you know how to cope with it and always trying to improve. But that's not really the point of this video. What I want to say is that timelines, they're there for a reason. Everyone has their success at different times, and nobody can ever tell you when you are going to be successful. You know, you can be doing this for 1 year and then boom, you're already successful. Or 3 months, boom, you're already successful. And there are just so many factors that come into that. Sometimes you're just lucky, you know, sometimes you just have it, you know, sometimes right time, right moment, sometimes, you know, yeah, there are just many factors. But what keeps you going is not the outcome. And a lot of people, including me, we fall into this trap, to this outcome that, oh, by a certain amount of time I should have this. And yes, it is good to have these metrics. You can then analyze and track and see what you can optimize, etc., etc. Yes, but for you to keep on going and to keep on doing long term, years on and out, is how much it means to you. You always have to remind yourself, or at least I do, if I just had an impact on one person with this video, for instance, and that person then becomes, I don't know, whatever, and impacts other people because of me, and then it ripples out like that, then it's not, I didn't only affect one person, but I affected multiple people. And I think a lot of us, we don't think that way. We always want big numbers, we want to become influencers, we want, you know, to become famous, etc., etc. Don't get me wrong, I was like that too, you know. But as you grow older, you just realize that you still want that. Like all of that don't really matter too much. What matters is that you speak from your heart. And I know it sounds kind of bullshit because you do have to see what is working, and it is ultimately a business as well. That's why in the other video I said that don't lose yourself too much, because if you only think of the business side, you adapt yourself too much to the point where you're not you anymore. And that's okay, you know, maybe you have this persona. No, I think Jim Carrey did this for a very long time, and that's why, you know, he defined this word depression as deep rest. Your true you is resting deeply. And this is a dangerous game. Some people can go with it, accept that, but in my honest opinion, it takes a toll on you eventually. So you have your timeline, everyone has. It's just a matter of doing what is important to you. And if you only had to choose one thing, just one, maybe you're someone who has many interests, that's another topic, but just one. And give that your all. Priority number one. What would it be? And would you still be doing it if there was no money involved? My God, that's another topic that I can probably make another video for, but I think for now I will leave it at that. Right, so yeah, it is definitely a journey, and there are hardships and doubts and all of that, all part of it. You know, I am in this 8 years in with obviously ups and downs, and I stopped, continued, stopped, continued. Exhausting, but I'm still here. Anyway, guys, I hope you found this helpful. If you did, then like my channel to support me, and also on Patreon, link is in the description. Of course, support me further by watching this video right here.